from the Democratic National Convention, a truly historic moment right here in this arena in Philadelphia tonight. Hillary Clinton capturing the Democratic nomination for president 96 years after American women first got the right to vote. Clinton is now the first woman to lead a major party ticket into the general election. An emotional night for so many, including former President Bill Clinton, who called his wife the best change maker there is.
What an incredible honor that you have given me. And I can't believe we just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet.
Late tonight, presidents of the past and a dramatic unveiling. Hillary Rodham Clinton addressing the Democratic National Convention floor via satellite in a historic triumph.
If there are any little girls out there who stayed up late to watch, let me just say, I may become the first woman president, but one of you is next.
The groundbreaking nomination, a poetic end to a hard-fought primary race.
And I move that Hillary Clinton be selected as the nominee of the Democratic Party for President of the United States.
In a ceremonial gesture, it was Bernie Sanders who moved to nominate Hillary Rodham Clinton unanimously by acclamation as the party's official nominee.
All in favor of the motion, say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it.
The crowd is going berserk. Every delegate in this hall recognizes that they are a part of a moment in history. They managed to set politics aside and help Hillary Clinton break through that political glass ceiling.
Tonight, Hillary Clinton tweeting one word: history. Earlier tonight, during roll call, Hillary's childhood friend and delegate, Betsy Ebeling, tearing up as she cast votes for her home state of Illinois.
This one's for you, Hill. 98 votes. Yes.
Tell me about the historic moment, this idea that she could be the first female president of these United States.
I'm still absorbing that she's going to be the first female nominee, but oh yeah, historic and necessary.
But the show stealer tonight, former President Bill Clinton, speaking from his heart.
In the spring of 1971, I met a girl. She had thick blonde hair, big glasses, wore no makeup, and she exuded this sense of strength and self-possession that I found magnetic.
Clinton taking the stage to deliver his most personal speech of the campaign.
She walked the whole length of the library, came up to me and said, "Look, if you're going to keep staring at me, we at least ought to know each other's name. I'm Hillary Rodham. Who are you?"
He called the birth of their daughter Chelsea, who looked on with pride tonight, the greatest moment of his life.
That my daughter had the best mother in the whole world.
The 42nd President of the United States making the case for his wife to become the 45th.
She is still the best darn change maker I have ever known.
He recalled Hillary's early days as a child advocacy lawyer. Her signature motto:
Women's rights are human rights once and for all.
This woman has never been satisfied with the status quo in anything. She always wants to move the ball forward. That is just who she is.
One of Clinton's aides told ABC News earlier today that Clinton wrote the speech himself.
Hillary will make us stronger together. You know it because she spent a lifetime doing it. The reason you should elect her is that in the greatest country on earth, we have always been about tomorrow. Your children and grandchildren will bless you forever if you do. God bless you. Thank you.
The former president and possible first gentleman knows this stage well. Tonight, marking his 10th consecutive speech at the DNC.
Michael Dukakis can provide that leadership. Al Gore, John Kerry, Barack Obama, the next president of the United States.
And like his 42-minute speech tonight, Clinton is not known for being brief. In 1988, the then governor's 33-minute speech got a roar of applause, only when he announced it was almost over.
In closing,
Of course, we all wonder what role First Gentleman Bill Clinton will play in the White House if his wife manages to win in November. On 60 Minutes, Hillary Clinton and her running mate Tim Kaine alluded to a potential role for the former president.
Senator, you're going to be vice president in a White House with two presidents.
I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches.
What do you think of that notion?
I think it's an all-hands-on-deck time.
President Obama called him the Secretary of Splain and stuff, and I think for him, there will be areas that he can speak uniquely based on his own circumstance.
Despite vocal protests and infighting between the Sanders and Clinton camps, on the convention floor tonight, the party seeming to come together.
Tonight, on this night, we will shatter that glass ceiling again.
With the official nomination and roll call,
Are we ready to make some history?
state by state, delegates pledging their votes for both Clinton and Sanders.
27 votes for the next president of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Bernie Sanders.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
9 votes for Bernie Sanders.
For a future we can believe in, Senator Bernie Sanders.
Of course, it was Hillary who beat out their candidate, but for those like Hawaii's party chair Tim Vanderveer, this is no time to hold grudges.
And yet, is today a defeat for you?
It's not a defeat, absolutely not. The revolution will continue. Bernie has made quite clear that we're just getting started. This is the beginning, and we've got to come together as Democrats, nominate the next president.
Among those speaking on stage for Hillary tonight, people personally touched by Clinton's work, like 9/11 survivor Lauren Manning.
She walked into my hospital room and she took my bandaged hand into her own. Our connection wasn't between a senator and a constituent. It was person to person.
Also showing support, Anton Moore, a local community activist dedicated to reducing gun violence in South Philly.
In society today, we must stand up, promote nonviolence, and that's why I'm with Hillary Clinton come November.
The 30-year-old is the founder of Unity in the Community. I met up with him yesterday in the South Philly neighborhood where he grew up, in the shadow of the convention hall.
And why is Hillary good on this?
She understands what a lot of these families are going through. I mean, there's tough times out here.
What makes you say that? Because a lot of people think that Hillary's out of touch.
Here's the thing. With candidates, it's never a perfect candidate. But you have the good and you have the bad. How I look at experience. Because we need somebody with experience to handle these issues.
And tonight, Hollywood out in full force, both on social media and on the convention floor. Meryl Streep, Lena Dunham, America Ferrera, and actress Elizabeth Banks took the convention stage. Her entrance rather familiar.
The Trump campaign is so hard up for money. I just bought that fog machine on eBay for $30. You know, I think a week and a half ago, a fog machine light show at a political convention would have been a joke, and it's still a joke this week.
And Alicia Keys closing out the show. Here in Philadelphia, the city that gave birth to the ideal that all men are created equal, now the birthplace for a new era of gender equality.
Oh yes, I'm a